Hollywood Bets Kenilworth on this Tuesday. Waited to Win welcomes everybody. Hope you did well in the first. We're on to the second race and well into winter now. Winter months have started. So, yeah, be prepared for those rainy seasons when it comes to the Winter Cape racing. Let's start with race 2 where Ocean Sky for Eric Sands is the favourite. Craig Zaki, when we recorded this Monday morning's riding, 5-2. 8 Senor Dante, second choice at 28-10. 2 Thunder Down Under, Betway's got it 9-2. And the 5 Drickus, hulle weet nie wat ons weet nie, is 11-2. They got 7 or 8-1 and better about the balance. Here's our informed tipster, Daryl Marie. Riding the crest of a wave, Mr. Marie.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you again too, man. How are you?
Yeah, my peers, this is a bipod, but they're both the same cost, 648 a pop.
Tricky card.
Sure, very tricky. Open Maiden.
Not for Daryl Marie, they're not.
Open Maiden, firstly, Clyde.
Yes.
I hope I'll survive. I'm not confident whatsoever. I've got numbers 1, 5, 8, and 9.
Oh, so you've got 4, she's gone wide, have you?
And I'm not convinced. I would have liked to have more, but because of the cost, I've left a few out. Clyde,
Okay.
let's touch on numbers 8 and 9. Senor Dante and Ocean Sky contested the same race last time out. Dead heated, in fact. And one can say that Senor Dante was making his debut and he should reverse that form, but I'm not entirely convinced. What I do want to say is there was a horse called Spectacular. Finished 4 odd lengths behind them. Came out and ran second on Sunday behind Jetta 1.
Okay.
Then you've got number 1. Now this combination are always capable of springing a surprise. Des McLaughlin and Morne Vanaugh. A little bit of a draw strike. Tongue tie gets fitted for the first time. And I'm expecting improvement from him. But also I'm leaning towards. And he disappointed badly last time. Is Drickus. I really expected more from him, but it wasn't his run. I think he's way better than that, and Jetta won from that form line. He's going to strip fitter, and what I do want to say,
maybe drop him back to the 14 might
drop
be better.
him back,
Yeah.
and also firm going. I'm expecting a lot of improvement from him. So
Okay.
here's my topic: 5, 1, 8, and 9. But if you can afford it, include others.
Okay. That's a 648 Rand bipod perm that is on your screen. Let's play the bipod today. On to the third we go now, race number 3, and we'll take a look at this maiden class field. They'll run them over 1,400 meters, so starting stalls are left where they were in the previous race. Betway's Monday morning market's got the 1 Wild Applause top of the boards at 3-1. 9 Ocotillo second choice 7-2. 9-2 about the 5 Future Prospect. 10 Supreme Fate is 5-1. 11-2 the 2 Sweet Conifer. And number 3 Louis Star, they've marked up at 6-1. You can get 10-1 and better the balance. Tricky maiden class field, Daryl?
Very tricky, Clyde. Like I said, my PA is 648. Take a percentage if you really want to follow me. Wild Applause, we fancied her in her penultimate start. We banked her in the PA and the bipod. She lost 5 lengths at the start, and that was us done and dusted.
Does she normally lose ground? Or
Last time out, she lost start again, Clyde.
Ah, so there's a problem.
So if she's going to lose start from Stallgate number 1, she's going to end up too far back on the rail, and it's really going to have to pick it up in the straight. So bounces on terms, big runner. Number 2, Sweet Conifer, and number 3, Louis Star. They both looked outstanding moving to the post last time out. Sweet Conifer, interestingly enough, is fitted with a tongue tie for the first time. Richard maybe gave that feedback last time out when riding her. I've got an inkling that they are going to make use of her this time round. She's strip fitter. She's better than her recent form. Louis Star, didn't really fancy her last time, but I thought she was staying on nicely. Going to strip fitter. Maybe Andrew can get her into the race this time around from a neat draw. Number 5, Future Prospect. Going to love the step up in trip. She is related to Plum Pudding, who's a 1800 meter filly. So I don't know if she needs one more. If she doesn't, she'll fight out at the finish. And then Octillo, number 9. Disappointed last time out, but you can see she finished alongside Louis Star on the Ingle Field Run, and Louis Star's got the draws. That's the only reason why I'm leaning towards her out of that form line. So I've got numbers 1, 2, and 3. I do believe we'll get through the PA this leg, Clyde.
Okay, so enough to survive the place accumulators. You heard from Daryl. Fingers crossed. A 648 Rand perm that's on your screen at the moment. Welcome back. Race number 4 now. This is a C Stakes race and it's over 1,600 metres. This race at this point in time on the Monday morning, there are 10 of them lining up. So just keep your eyes open on the market and all those sort of thing. Car changes. 33-10 about Vaughan Marshall's runner for Marsh Shirtcliffe, number 1, Water Dragon. 4-1 second choice, number 8, 2 a penny for Adam Marcus. 2 Unicorn Alert. Justin Snaith's got a couple of them in yet. 5-1 about that. And the other one, Lands of the Sun, of the Rising Sun, also priced up 5-1, and then 7-1 about number 3, Red Dawn for Candice Bass Robinson. It's 10-1 and better about the balance. Gavin Larina's there to ride the favourite.
Yep. Teams up with Mr. Marshall once again. They won the Winter Nursery with Dream World.
Yes.
Clyde, I opened the book and I said, gee, what was this horse? He's teed up to win this race. Water Dragon, third run off the arrest, cracks a draw this time round. Not too worried about being out at the weights because the Ferris 6 are the best weighted. Yeah, 2 a penny and spoil yourself. But I thought he was doing his best work late on that inside running roll last time out. And if you can race closer to the pace, he should get the run of the race. But my reservation with him is I actually prefer him on a softer surface. I like him when there's a bit of sting out the ground. I think if he's feeling well, moving well, massive runner. Expect an improvement from number 5, Sail to the Moon. Now you can see on paper is well held by Water Dragon, Clyde on their last encounter, but he had excuses, and now Muzi Yeni teams up with him once again. I think if this horse settles over the mile, Clyde, at the weights, he's going to fight at the finish because he's the best weighted out of the Colton Geldings. Or I think they're all Geldings. Then number 6,
Land. Got Sail to the Moon 14-1. Huh?
Yeah, huge price. I think he's going to be right there when the chips are down.
Muzieni, okay.
Yeah. And number 6, Land of the Rising Sun. You know, this horse had a huge reputation coming to the track, and he kept on disappointing. But last time out, they took the bull by the horns and allowed him to stride and use his action. And I think they're going to adopt similar tactics. I don't know how quick they're going to go because he's got 64 kgs to carry shoulder. But there's no doubt he's got more to offer, Clyde. So I've included him. But my pick 6 was 18,000 Rand. I'm not going to sit here because I could have still missed.
How much? 18?
Yeah, so I've just decided to tip a pick 3 this leg. Let's hope we get a result in the first leg with Sail to the Moon winning.
Okay, that's the news that you heard. So 156 by 2 and 5 by 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8 and 9 takes care of the pick 3. Race 5 is a class 3. It's over the mile and there are 9 of them that go to the gate when recording Monday morning. Let's take a look at the betting. I'll just refresh the page. And 1 Pinot Grigio is top of the boards at 5-2. 9 Major Master, second choice at 33-10. 5-1 the 2 Future Turn. 7-10 penny is trading at 11-2. And you can get 8-1 about a horse called Gold Dust, number 5 on the card. And then after that, they're betting 10-1 and better about the balance. All right, so Ashton Aries taking the ride for Ricky Maingard's horse here. Got the 52.5 on its back, Daryl.
Lovely horse and lovely return after arrest. Now that was over 1800. He drops to a mile. In a strip fitter, he was actually meant to run prior to his comeback. So I think he's been on the boil for quite some time. Diamond Rock was in that race, Clyde, and Diamond Rock coming into the straight shot clear. He actually looked like he's going to fight at the finish. He came up for air over the final 100 meters. So I don't see much separating numbers 1 and 3, to be honest. Future Turner, look who he reunites with, Clyde. Richard Free. Jockey and horse, 9 times. 3 wins. Now, this also has only won 4 races. So 3 out of his 4 have been with Richard. Very competitive mark. I don't know if JP's opted to choose 10 penny, but Richard couldn't do 52. So maybe that's why he's forced to ride 10 bet. But I like Future Turn of Year. Then you got number 5, Gold Dust. I think he's overpriced. 1 from 1 with a tongue tie. 1 from 1. No. So that was with a tongue tie, and he went start to finish. But Clyde, you have to see this horse in the, not in the flesh. I haven't seen him in the flesh, but in the canter past, this looks like a racehorse. And I think with 52 to shoulder, he's a solid son of Rafif. He may actually feel he's gotten loose. So the way I read the race, his Aspects has got the natural pace. And if Musi can latch on and sit up second on the fence, he'll get the run of the race. So I think he's going to run a cracker in his post-maiden effort. But there are some lovely sorts in here, the likes of Major Master, who needed his comeback efforts, and he's going to appreciate the mile. Have a look who rides. Andrew Fortune, down to 54, Clyde. They've obviously allowed him to...
when I spoke to him, he's down to 53 and a half on the
they had
scale.
a restriction on him.
Yes,
at
the
50,
NHA did, yeah. So they
now
obviously
he's
amended.
54.
Excellent, well done to him.
Yeah, so I'll tell you my top 2 choices are in the race. Number 2, Future Turn, and number 5, Gold Dust, if you want to go shorter and tighter in the jackpot.
Okay, if not, well, it will cost you $4.20 that first jackpot. So race number 6 should run about 20 past 3 on Tuesday afternoon, and it is a D stakes, and the starting stalls stay where they are. It's over the mile. Now let's have a look at the betting. This is Monday morning's market. It'll give you an idea, and have a beer with the boys. Number 1 on the card is 28 to 10 favourite. 2 Midway, second choice at 3 to 1. 3 to 1 about 9, Golden Angel. Number 8, we have a situation. Fortune's Ride is priced up at 4 to 1. And number 4, Cosmic Rhythm, is priced up at 8 to 1. You can get 14 to 1 and better about the balance. So beer with the boys, how's that doing?
He's a quirky sort. I think he's got his issues, this horse. Not an easy ride, Clyde. Lugs out, but there's no doubt Richard would have watched these replays or even ridden in races alongside him. I don't think he was an easy ride for Musi last time. But you can see he's done nothing wrong since breaking. He's made in a couple of starts back. If you like his chances, Midway has to be taken seriously. Cosmic Rhythm, not too far behind. All About Ronnie, had excuses. Count William. And then we have a situation.
Yeah, they all ran behind, we have a situation.
But he's 2.5 kilograms better off. We have a situation, one with a lot of ease last time. So Andrew Fortune was fortunate enough to get her one off the fence in a perfect position, and she was never in doubt. She'll need a little bit of luck once again from that tricky draw, but it's a smaller field this time around, and who said she can't score the hat-trick? Best weighted in the race is number 9, Golden Angel. She is best weighted by 2 kilograms and done well with the blinkers. So you have to take her chances seriously too. I think this is a very difficult race. Midway, from what I saw last time out, he's coming back to form and he's off the right mark. But he isn't favorably treated of here. He's still 2.5 kilograms out at the weights. But I think he's finally got his act together, and I expect a forward run from him. Nightmare of a race, Clyde. Small but ultra competitive.
Yeah, I see you gone the whole lot just about. Okay, there's another pick 3 from Daryl. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9 here. By 4, 7, 10. By 1, 2, 4, 5. Class 5 we go now. Fillies and mares, so the old E division type races. This is over 1,400 metres, and we're at Hollywood Bets Kenilworth. If you've just joined us, welcome to Betway's Weighted to Win. There's our number 0691643272. If you haven't already signed up, please do so now and be part of the information that we share. Also, your Betway account, I hope, is open. We're giving they're giving great promotions and things going on. Just scan that code over there and open your Betway account. Be part of the Weighted to Win family, and hopefully Betway can do you many, many favours. Right, let's talk about the race to come up now as we just described it and have a look at the betting. And as I refresh it, let me tell you what it says. Beach Queen is top of the boards, number 10 on the card at 17 to 10. 7 St. Bridget, second favourite, 33 to 10. 4 to 1, number 1 Dream Searcher. 9 Black Path is trading at 8 to 1 and 12 to 1 and better about the balance. Is it one of those races where you can narrow down, perhaps?
Not
No.
particularly.
You're hesitating, that's a problem.
Yeah, I wish I had more in this race. I
Is
mean,
it?
you got a filly who's currently favourite, obviously because of Snaith and Farik, Clyde, that combination. But she had to go to Fairview in an open maiden to find some form. But I must admit, maybe that helped her because
Yeah, she ran her
her
up
best
last time.
effort by far to date is her latest effort when she came back to the Western Cape.
Yes.
Horses that ran third and fourth in that race have placed in their next starts. It looks like the penny sort of dropped. She did get £4 for that second. I give her a chance. I'm not doing handstands with regards to her current odds, but I mean, there's a few points in her favour. Then you got number 7, St. Bridget. Now this filly was, I mean, the race just went pear-shaped for her. She took a bad bump at the start. She got checked at a crucial stage, and I think she deserves another chance quite soon.
You know,
and
on
she's
that
got
run, she can't lose her.
Think so?
Yep. I remember the race.
Yeah.
And it went, as you say, it went wrong for her from the start.
Yeah.
And
I think-
several times she got taken out up the lane.
I think that
I think we must back
rest,
this horse.
I think that rest did her the world of good. And you know what, Clyde? Possibly by now that form line's been franked because a lot of those runners that finished ahead of her.
We have the situations.
Yeah. Here with the boys, we have this situation midway, and that's stronger form than what she meets over here. However, Clyde, I got a little bit of a sneaker for the viewers. I like a horse to run a cracker here. Number 4, what price is she? Miss New York.
Miss New York is currently priced up at, what's the rank outsider? 33 to 1.
Yeah, I mean, put her line through her last start when she was pulling terribly, and look at her form prior to that. It's not the worst form. Her rating's down to 66. The tongue tie gets refitted. She's going to strip fitter. I hope she settles without the blinkers. And if that's the case, this mare who's one of the course and distance in the past, I'm hoping it's not too firm for her. But if it's not, Clyde, I expect her to be right on top of them.
Okay.
Difficult race. I'm leaning towards number 7, St. Bridget.
Yeah, St. Bridget the one to beat, but Miss New York tipped as the outsider in this 7th race. So we'll find out from Daryl Marie in a moment if Let It Be Said is too short in the market or not. It's priced up at 7 to 10 on the Monday morning for Justin Snaith and Richard Faree. 1 Gallic Dreams, the second choice at 33 to 10. Third choice 2 Seeking the Stars at 5 to 1. And the 3 Silver Falcon is at 8 to 1. You can get 14 to 1 and better about the balance. We're doing this Monday morning bright and early, so we don't have any card changes at this point in time. You'll know better closer to race time. But you did say it's a tricky card. Is a 7 to 10 shot?
No, not for me.
No.
Obviously, I mean, we saw Garrix come out and win the Legal Eagle Stakes on Sunday, so the form line has been franked. Richard from a good enough draw, carrying 54. There's so much in his favour, and he's an improving 3-year-old. So a strong winning chance, but who in their right mind is going to take 7 or 10 this horse?
No. Eh?
Gallic Dream. Gallic Dream, Clyde. I mean, this time round he cracks a 1 draw with Craig Zack in the irons. And if I'm not mistaken, he's a kilogram better off at the weights. So
For what? For a half a length? No, for a length.
No,
Length and a quarter.
Yeah. So on paper, there's going to be absolutely nothing separating the two of them. And Gallic Dream's actually going to get the run of the race because in my mind, Seeking the Stars is going to push forward.
And now written by Craig
toe.
Zecchi.
And Seeking the Stars now steps up to a course and distance where he's unbeaten over 2 from 2.
Oh,
He's
yes.
the best weighted in the race, right?
And Gavin rides for Rakesh. Huh?
Gavin rides for Rakesh. He's going to be put in the race early, and he's going to fight at the finish. And then Sugar Mountain, Clyde. I know his last run wasn't great on paper, but he had excuses for that. Have a look at this horse's course and distance form, Clyde. I know he's probably best over a mile, but 1400, he's really a specialist. And in a small field, he shouldn't have too much ground to make up. So I think the favorite Skinny in the market. I'm playing to beat him. I tipped a trifecta box. I should have actually gotten boxed 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But I don't think we'd make much profit if we'd catch it then. So I took out the 3 because I went with my top 4 selections. I'm playing to beat this favorite. I'm not saying he can't win, but at that price, not for me.
Okay, well, if you do like it, wait for it to drift. 1, 2, 4, 5, a recommended box trifecta.